Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. It's windy today. I believe some of these ferries have been canceled. I'm sure they have because the waves are too rough, man, when it's wind is up like this. But it feels good. If you're a walker, runner, jogger, an outdoors person, this weather's perfect right now. But I want to ask the question today, is the Philippines becoming too unbearable? Now, y'all know my live streams get lively, to say the least. And a friend, guy I consider a friend, Q in the Philippines, who's actually married to a Filipino, and they have a family. He lives over here part-time. He asked that question. He said, Cal, is the Philippines becoming an unbearable tourist destination and retirement destination? He said, there's no cameras, there's no filming. He said, now, we run the risk of being targeted over here by terrorists, men getting scammed, losing their life savings. He said, now the rising cost of everything over here is it becoming unbearable? I think it's a great question, even though he knows better. The Philippines is always going to be somewhere at the top of people's retirement destinations. I'm going to tell you why. Every day, the Philippines sets somebody on fire about leaving everything behind in the West and coming over here. If you don't believe me, I put the link to a couple of channels. They're new. These guys are on fire. They've set me on fire. One guy's Marky Mark, Philippines Life, and I think the other one is Brit in the Philippines. And, these guys are about as excited as any man could be about leaving the West and coming over here. For every Sunshine Shoulders, I'm a grizzled veteran. And all those other guys you've been seeing on YouTube, they tell you like it is, give you the 360. It makes you think, well, maybe the Philippines is losing its shine. The Philippines will never lose its shine, guys. It's been setting people on fire literally for centuries now. Men are still selling everything, literally selling everything like he did. Marky Mark, I've been following him, I believe, since he was 52 days out. He's here now. The video that I posted is his first day here in the Philippines, man. And there's thousands of guys like him out there. You just don't see it. They don't have YouTube channels. But yeah, this is the reason why the Philippines will always be somewhere near the top of a retirement destination. People are excited. You can't look at me and the veterans and think that they've lost their shine. And I'm sorry, guys. But another reason that it's always going to be the favorite of Westerners, it's a soft landing. You can't deny that. Imagine you're 60 years old. I think he's 62. We're the same age. You ain't talking about changing for real. You want as little change as possible. So you come to the Philippines. They're speaking English. Everything, all the menus, everything's in English. It's a soft landing, guys. It's not a tough adjustment for real. You can live in one of those expat cities and basically, other than being 8,000 miles away, you can basically still be at home. There's very few inconveniences that you really have to deal with. It's not like going to Vietnam and Thailand, all these fancy places where it can be tough. Trying to adjust, trying to adapt. Certainly with that language barrier up there, you have to change very little here. So it's a soft landing, and people like that. I'm 60-something years old. I don't need to be scrapping and fighting my way in retirement. I need it as easy as possible. Remember, we want the path of least resistance. Here's the big one, though, as far as I'm concerned. No, it's not the women, even though I'm going to talk about that. You're welcome here. I've never been to a place ever in my life where I felt more welcome than here in the Philippines. I mean, they really do welcome you. It's not just words, it's action. And you'll see it. You don't even have to be here one day and you'll see that you're welcome. Nobody bothers you. You're not harassed or anything like that. People are literally smiling from ear to ear. And this is something that we love about the Philippines. You always see videos of talking down on the Philippines. Has the Philippines lost its shine? You've seen the videos. No, absolutely, guy. I'm telling you right now. When you watch these videos these guys made, it's going to set you on fire. You're going to see something. There's something special about this place. I can't really describe it. I just know that it is. There's another guy, and this guy, trust me, he's a young guy in his 40s. He's got it all, really. He's living the American dream. His house is, he's living in a $475,000 house. Now, this is something in Kentucky. His channel is Life Without Limits. I'll put his link in there, too. He came over here to the Philippines. I think he's been here twice, but the first time he came here, it set him on fire. He went back, and this guy's got, if I called his job great, I'd be lying. It's greater than great. Okay, I don't know what happened to him when he came over here, but he says, I'm selling everything, my house and everything. He said, I'm going to be homeless for a year. I'm going to save as much money as I can. He said, I'd rather be homeless for 1 year for 25 years of happiness. He said, no matter what it takes, I'm getting out of here. This is what the Philippines does to people. This is what the Philippines does to people. He's what, 43 or something like that? Correct me, brother. But he's at the top of his game right now over there in the West. If you got a house that costs $475,000 in Kentucky, yeah, you doing something. Single, okay, no kids, but he's chomping at the bit to get out here. So for every guy that makes one of those negative videos about the Philippines, man, I've been telling y'all this though. The Philippines, I mean, YouTube is not stagnant. It's always revolving. It's a revolving door. For every guy that goes out, man, 1,000 come in. They love the Philippines, okay? It's totally different than where they're coming from. And it's many men like him who say, no matter what it takes. I was talking to a guy today, same situation. He said, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the way they treat me over here. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm working hard. Shout out to Mike in Richmond, Virginia. The women don't appreciate me. He said he went to the DR. They effed him over. He wants a soft landing spot. And I said, well, Philippines is it for you. And you see the guys like me who stay over here for years and years and years. They don't go anywhere, man. You know, for some people, you know, they stay here long enough, they get their feel of the Philippines and they go somewhere else. But it doesn't mean that the Philippines has lost its shine. Absolutely not. It's just the opposite. You know, the women are a big attraction. We certainly know that. We certainly know that. The women are a big attraction. Why men continue to get on them planes, fly all those hours, because Mike was like, somebody told me it's like 18 hours. Yeah, I said, yeah, in the air. It doesn't include layovers and all that, depending on how much you pay for your ticket. Yeah, we do all of that to get over here. So to answer that question, Q, like I answered it yesterday, absolutely not. It's still one of the top tourist destinations over here in Asia, period. With everything that they say about it, all the negative stuff. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I just wanted to come on here. This came across my mind, you know, because I always watch my live streams over. You know, I don't know why, you know, looking for little stuff. How can I improve? You know, did I get my point across? You know, who's engaging over here? Is it the same people or do I got new people? And I saw that on there. And I said, well, let me answer that question for him because People often want to know that. Has the Philippines lost its chance? Absolutely not. Check out these new guys if you think I'm lying. This guy will have you, this Marky Mark guy, man. I don't know if I've seen a guy like him. He's more excited than I was. Hell, they call me Mr. Philippines. I'm going to have to give that title to him because the video he made is his first day in the Philippines, man. And I mean, you know, in retirement, I think he came here one time before and it convinced him. But the video that I put in that link is when he first day from retirement. I started watching him. He came across my feed. He was 52 days out. Then 39, 29, then 22. I watched him all the way till he got here. So if in America, if in the Philippines, wherever y'all find your heart to help somebody, not a day goes by I don't help somebody. Every damn day I help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time, and don't do anything stupid. The bottom line is to come over here yourself. Experience the magic yourself. Okay, because we were talking on the live stream yesterday, and a guy says, oh, such and such from Thailand said this and that. I said, look, you can't live his life. Your life is going to be totally different, and that's the problem. People look at me and think when they come to the Philippines, they're going to live the same way I am. No, but you don't have to. Live your own life, guys. It's the only life you got. We talk about that over and over, but to all those guys out there who say the Philippines still is not the shit, ask Marky Mark, ask Britt, ask Light Without Limits, and many of the other new channels that we really need to be rallying around supporting. The only reason y'all getting tired is because of the old blood like me. Start watching some of these new guys. They'll set you on fire, man.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know